The Osogbo War of 1840 stands as a dramatic turning point in Yoruba history, a moment that would shape the destiny of an entire people for generations to come. It was more than just a battle. It was a fight for the very survival of our culture, our traditions, and our way of life. The anxiety and hope of the Yoruba people hung in the balance. The Fulani jihadists, sweeping down relentlessly from the north, threatened to erase the Yoruba nation from the map, bringing fear and uncertainty to every village and town. At Osogbo, the Yoruba drew a line in the sand, refusing to surrender their homeland or their identity. United as one, they faced overwhelming odds, determined to defend their land, their families, and the spirit of their ancestors. The brave warriors of Ibadan, led by the legendary Balogun Odorinlo, answered Osogbo's desperate call for help, marching with resolve and hope. Their courage, unity, and brilliant strategy would ultimately decide the fate of Yorubaland, changing the course of history forever. This story is not just about the past, it's a powerful lesson in resilience, unity, and the strength that comes from standing together in the face of adversity. If Osogbo had fallen, Yoruba culture, language, and traditions might have vanished, lost to history and memory. Instead, the victory at Osogbo preserved our heritage, inspired generations, and ensured that the Yoruba spirit would endure and thrive. Let's journey back to that critical moment in time and discover together how a kingdom and a people were saved against all odds. The Fulani Empire, born from Usman Dan Fodio's jihad, was expanding fast. After conquering the House estates, they set their sights on Yorubaland, aiming to reach the Atlantic. Their southern base in Ilorin became a launching pad for further conquest. The fall of Oyo in 1835 left the Yoruba divided and vulnerable. Civil wars and rivalries weakened the region, making it easy prey. The Fulani advanced, capturing towns and threatening the Yoruba's very existence. Osogbo, a strategic town, was next in their path. If it fell, the heart of Yorubaland would be exposed. The Yoruba needed unity and a hero, fast. The stage was set for a confrontation that would decide their future. The fate of a nation hung in the balance. As the Fulani army camped outside Osogbo, a heavy sense of dread and uncertainty gripped the town. The people huddled behind ancient walls, their hearts pounding with fear as the threat loomed ever closer. Oba Oyetunde, realizing that resistance was futile without help, sent a desperate plea for aid to the city of Ibadan, hoping for a miracle in their darkest hour. Ibadan, renowned as a city of fearless warriors, immediately understood the gravity of the threat. If Osogbo fell, the Fulani would soon be at their own gates. The fate of the entire region hung in the balance. Balogun Odorinlo and his chiefs responded without hesitation, their resolve unwavering in the face of danger. They swiftly mobilized their formidable army, gathering warriors, weapons, and vital supplies for the arduous march ahead, knowing time was of the essence. Every Ibadan soldier understood the stakes. This was not just a battle for Osogbo, but a fight for the survival and freedom of all Yoruba people. The rapid response of Ibadan's forces demonstrated their readiness, unity, and unwavering resolve to defend their homeland. The Yoruba spirit, forged in centuries of tradition and resilience, was awakening, ready to face the coming storm with courage and hope. The march to Osogbo became more than a rescue mission. It was a powerful stand for survival, unity, and the future of Yorubaland. The fate of Yorubaland, its people and its legacy, would soon be decided on the battlefield, where bravery would be tested. Ibadan's warriors advanced with fierce determination, carrying not just weapons, but the hopes and dreams of an entire nation on their shoulders. The final confrontation was about to begin, and the world would witness the courage of a people fighting for their very existence. Balogun Odorinlo, the brilliant Ibadan war chief, understood that the Fulani cavalry was nearly unstoppable on open ground. Their speed and power had crushed many opponents before. But instead of risking a direct confrontation, Odorinlo relied on cunning, patience, and the unique features of the land itself to outsmart his enemy. Ibadan forces launched a series of small, sudden attacks, then quickly retreated into the bush. This pattern of hit-and-run tactics made the Fulani believe they were facing a weak and disorganized foe. Growing overconfident, the Fulani cavalry let their guard down, convinced that victory was within easy reach. Meanwhile, hidden from sight, Ibadan's main army was quietly preparing a deadly ambush in a swampy valley near the winding Osun River, where the ground was soft and treacherous. The marshy terrain would trap the Fulani horses, robbing them of their greatest advantage, speed and mobility. At the perfect moment, the Ibadan decoy force lured the unsuspecting Fulani cavalry into the swampy trap, drawing them deeper into the valley. As the horses became bogged down in the thick mud, the Fulani found themselves surrounded and unable to escape. With a powerful signal from Balogun Odorinlo, Ibadan warriors burst from the forest, launching a fierce attack on the trapped cavalry. The Fulani, caught off guard and helpless in the mud, were quickly overwhelmed by the determined Ibadan fighters. The ingenious plan worked flawlessly, completely turning the tide of battle in Ibadan's favor and marking a historic victory. Through clever strategy, unity, and deep knowledge of their homeland, the Ibadan warriors triumphed over brute force, inspiring generations to come. The Battle of Osogbo ended in a decisive Ibadan victory. The Fulani were routed, their campaign to conquer Yorubaland shattered. Osogbo was saved, and the Fulani advance halted for good. Ibadan emerged as the new military power, protector of the Yoruba nation. The victory preserved Yoruba independence and culture. It marked the rise of Ibadan as the region's shield and leader. The Osogbo War's legacy is more than military. It's about identity and survival. Yoruba traditions, language, and beliefs endured because of this stand. The story of Osogbo inspires unity and courage even today. It reminds us that together we can overcome any threat. Our ancestors' resilience saved a kingdom and shaped